name's Rebecca Ruleman. I'm from Germantown, Tennessee. I'm a junior accountancy and public policy leadership major. I transferred here my sophomore year from Washington Lee University. So I've really been trying to get involved on campus and give back to Ole Miss since I think it's given me a lot.
How does it feel to be the new ASB treasurer?
It's very exciting. It was such a long process of getting everything I needed for the campaign, getting people on board, getting Delta Gamma on board, that by the time it was over, I was just like, I can't believe it's finally done. And then I'm going to be able to work with all these great people that also won their positions, who I'm all friends with, so it's great. I have a lot in store for the next year. Next week, we're going to start hiring comptrollers who are my assistants with the budget, so we're very excited for that too.
And why was this position as ASB treasurer so important to you?
It really combined both my majors, an accountancy and public policy leadership major. So I'm very involved in politics. I've helped with every single election on campus, a lot off. So that's always been an interest of mine. And then accountancy, it's kind of hard to find something on campus that you can do with that. And helping ASB by being its treasurer really seemed the ideal way to do that, as well as I just wanted to give back to Ole Miss and really make sure that everybody has the best opportunities to get money for their organizations and other things like that.
How does winning this position affect you in your future?
I think it definitely helps. A lot of the accounting firms have already been really interested to hear about what I plan on doing and what being ASB treasurer really means. I think it's great that we are going through the Constitution Code right now. A lot is going to be revamped in the next year, so I don't really know if there's even going to be a treasurer next year. So I'm really enjoying slowing down, really making this count. I plan on putting off my internship in accounting from next spring to next summer so that I will be here throughout my whole term. And I'll really be able to make an impact within ASB and the university.
What are your goals as treasurer?
Some of my goals include increasing transparency. That's kind of been a watchword during the campaign. I like to think I started it. But right now you can't find the ASB budget online, which I think is a huge problem. I had to go ask my friend, the current vice president, Abby Olivier, for it. And a lot of people that aren't involved in ASB or really, involved on campus, that's going to be intimidating. That's not something they're going to want to do. Walk into an office and be like, hey, I'm so-and-so. But so that's definitely what's going to happen. We're already putting that in the works. As soon as spring funding goes through and we're able to be inaugurated, we're going to have it on the internet. And then also, I want to work on increasing funding for the ASB. Already last year, our funding doubled under President Taylor McGraw, and we're going to try to even further increase that. There's a lot of initiatives President-elect Dandridge wants to work on, and by increasing our budget, we're going to help her complete her goals, help the Treasury Office complete its goals, and help each organization meet its goals as well.
And what was your campus involvement before obtaining this position?
Considering I got here as a sophomore, I kind of took a year to acclimate myself to Ole Miss, and then this year has been nonstop. I became an Ole Miss ambassador. I love giving tours. It's so great to see people that haven't decided and then kind of see over the tour and their day at Ole Miss, see them really come around and decide to go here. And then after that, I became an Ole Miss orientation leader, so I'll be able to see all those people from tours in the summer to help them with their schedules and really feel comfortable about coming to college and Ole Miss specifically. I'm also on the ASB Senate. I'm a senator at large, so I represent the whole student body, not just an individual college, like College of Liberal Arts. A lot of what we do on there entails passing legislation. I'm currently working on a bill to have maintenance recheck all the emergency lights on campus so that we keep our rating high for safety and students really feel comfortable walking around at night. We also put people on a lot of committees, like just Tuesday we voted to put somebody on the committee to select the new editor of the DM. So we're very involved around campus and Senate, and by doing so, people really understand what we're about, and ASB really gets out its name and gets people involved.
How has your daily routine changed since becoming treasurer? A lot longer days?
Yes. I try to go to as many organizations as possible. Pretty much my day's filled up by them. Even if I'm not a member, I'll kind of stop by and introduce myself to everybody. That's part of my plan for being treasurer, is I'm going to make a tour of all the organizations to not just meet the president and the financial VP, because those are really the people I deal with in the funding process, but really everyone, so they understand how it works, what they can do, and how they can communicate their needs to me. Other than that, I've just been going to all the meetings I normally do, school, keeping busy for sure.
How do you intend on providing opportunities for more student input?
Well, I'm going to definitely take any input. People tell me things just as I'm walking across campus. They're like, hey, I'm in this. I really feel like we didn't have enough funding this year, or we grew by 100%. A lot of my friends are presidents of organizations. So really there's a communication line open. And I'm going to hold office hours, really try to be available to all the students and make the Treasury office a lot more open.
And I've seen that you've used Facebook and Twitter as an outlet to reach out to students. Do you think you'll continue to use that?
Definitely. Right now, my team and I are working on revamping the Twitter and the Facebook in order to make it reflect my new position as treasurer and really make it so that people can give input there, hopefully say good job on Twitter or something like that. It's all about being open. When you're handling money, you want everybody to have every confidence. They know what's going on. They know how they can affect change and that they're satisfied. So I'm really trying to meet all three of those things by being the treasurer this next year.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.